Good evening, everyone. My name is Jade Farojoye, and I'm from Class 12, 2022. And I just wanted to come on here and congratulate you guys. You're graduating. That is awesome. I wish I could be there in person to see it. But I wanted to jump on here and just say congratulations. I'm so proud of you, and I know the people there at Bridges are very proud of you. I hope you're proud of yourself because you've really accomplished something so awesome here. I just wanted to come on and say a few words real quick. Now that you've graduated, really lean into Bridges. Continue to use what you've learned. Continue working on your goals that you created while you're in class. And once you achieve those, create new goals. It's something new to achieve, something new to accomplish. Life is going to be hard. We all know that. Some of us were put into situations that we couldn't control. Some of us made decisions that took us down shaky paths. And some of us were just dealt with a crappy hand. But no matter what your circumstances are, just do your best in continuing to make improvements in your life.
No matter how terrible a situation is, no matter how bad it is, there's still going to be a rose that grows from that concrete.
Every person on this planet is capable of changing the world by changing themselves.
I was built for this. I was not going to let myself fail, right? And I have that mentality. And I understand that now that I grew from that concrete, I'm starting to plant my seeds. And there's more roses growing. We're planting seeds in places that people are like, man, it'll never grow here, right? And we're like, no, it can't. You know, because there's a lot of people out there that have the heart, that have the talent, that have the ability. They just have to see that someone else can do it. At the end of the day, man, you really gotta want it. You gotta really want it. Like, man, you don't see the work that goes behind this. People don't see all that it takes to even get to that point, and that's the problem. And so they think it's supposed to be this overnight thing.
Tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Continue building your resources and network, and don't forget about your Bridges people. We use the term, it takes a village when we're talking about raising children, but it's no different as an adult. It takes a village to stay accountable. It takes a village to build. It takes a village to stand firm. But it takes one person's determination to make it happen, and that's yours. Every day you're going to be met with decisions that could take you down this path or that path. We all know that, right? Everything that we do in life is going to really go into one of two buckets. It's either going to pour into your life or it's going to take away. Every single decision from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep contributes to your life in a positive or negative way. No pressure there. I'm really just saying be intentional with your choices, be intentional about making improvements, be intentional about keeping your motivation going, because trust me, I know how hard that can really be. And you're going to have days and weeks and really long stretches of time where you might fall back into whatever your crutch might be, or just even falling into being complacent and just kind of getting into a place where you feel comfortable. Just please remember this. Every single day you are given breath is a new chance to make a different decision. So even if you fall back and you think you may have fallen behind or taken steps backwards, no, every day is a new day. Every day is a new day to make a different decision. And so I really want you to remember that, because I know sometimes we can kind of dwell on things.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
If you are not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time.
Don't cry to give up, cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt. Get a reward from it.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not point fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature. Now!
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Your way. You don't need their permission, but you need yours. You don't need their permission, but you do need yours. You do need to look at yourself and declare who you are, and you need to believe it. You think my dreams are too big? I said, absolutely not. You're just telling them to the wrong person. For some of you, the reason why you're not taking advantage of this opportunity is not because you don't believe in it, you don't believe in you. In order to achieve greatness, you must first believe you can. Because I get to decide. I'm running my life now. I'm finally in control of my life. I'm finally the boss of my life. Are you ready to be the boss of your own life? Are you ready to be in control of your own life? Are you ready? And you deserve to have everything you want. You deserve to live your best life. You deserve it. And stop listening to the people who tell you you don't. Kill the noise. What do they know?
No matter what your circumstances are and no matter who you are, there's always something you can do to help your situation, even if the only thing you can change or control is yourself. Our thoughts govern our movements. The way you think is how you will move in the world, right? Even if all you have left are your thoughts swimming in your brain, I want you to own that and really, take charge of it. Tell yourself that you can do it. Tell yourself it's okay to make mistakes. Picture yourself doing the things you want to do in life. Imagine yourself getting toxic people out of your life, getting that job, receiving the paycheck, getting that promotion. Some of us are seeing our kids again for the first time in a long time. Getting charges dropped from situations that happened previously, paying off debt, buying a house, getting your GED or maybe your college degree. Some of us, it's repairing relationships. Whatever your life story is, be intentional about writing it. Continue working on yourself. And I strongly recommend getting paired with someone in the Staying Ahead teammate program for support, advice, and even friendship. Those relationships really build and they're amazing to have. And it's just another resource for you. Life is what you make of it. Did you know that you have a 1 in 1.4 trillion chance to even be born? Out of all the sperm baby combinations that could have been here, it was you that was the strongest of the bunch. It was you that God chose to be here. You think you were here by mistake? God doesn't make mistakes. And I'm saying that to say that you were supposed to be here. You have true meaning and strong purpose. And purpose doesn't always equate to being rich or highly successful in the eyes of the public. It doesn't mean that you're the prettiest or the fastest or the strongest. Sometimes purpose looks like being the best mom or the best dad to your kids. Everyone's purpose is unique. No matter what your history says, you are important. You are loved and you are needed in this world. And don't forget to stay plugged in with your village. Support is dire when it comes to reforming and reshaping your life. Keep coming to the Stay Ahead meetings. Stay in touch with Mona. Get linked with a Staying Ahead teammate. Continue working on you. Some days will be harder than others, but that's okay. Anything worth having doesn't come easy. I just want to leave you with just a few nuggets of random wisdom, just some tips that have helped me since I've graduated Bridges, because really it changed my life quite a lot. Your story is your own. Don't play the compare game with others because there's nothing to compare. Everyone's situation is different. Give yourself grace, especially on the tough days. No one gets it right 100% of the time. Give yourself, if you find yourself in a sticky situation, reach out to your Staying Ahead partner. Reach out to Mona. Reach out to any of the folks that love and support you there in Bridges. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Make small goals and reach them. Make a small goal, reach it. Make a small goal, reach it. Every time you reach a goal, you will feel a huge win, and it'll catapult you into working on the next goal in life. Be a lifelong learner. You're never going to reach the day where you know everything. Don't dwell on the things you can't change. The only control you have is over your own actions and attitude. Pray often. God listens to everything you have to say. Be authentically you. The most genuine and authentic person I know, honestly, is Miss Mona. And she knows she's going to kill me for even mentioning her, but it's the truth. She's a true role model with a heart for this community. She has a hunger to help with Bridges families. She has patience that only Jesus had, seriously. And so really keep her in your corner because she's an amazing resource and she can really connect you to the right people. Have a wonderful graduation, everyone. I'm really, really proud of you again, and you're going to do great things. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Didn't come this far to only come this far. I hear some people saying things like, when I make it, when I get to the top. I'll keep working hard until I get to the top, until I reach my goal. Let me tell you something. There's no end. Winners never stop. If you reach your goal, set a bigger goal. If you get to the top of the mountain, find a bigger mountain. It's the journey, the continued pursuit of growth, the constant seeking of improvement, the challenge. That's what makes life great. That's what makes a fulfilled life. I didn't come this far to only come this far. When I get this goal, I'll seek more. Not more things, more growth. Constantly pushing myself to be better. I didn't come this far to only come this far. I came this far so I could be strong enough to go further. So I'll be good enough to push myself harder. I'm only getting started. This is just the beginning. I'm proud of my achievements, but that doesn't mean I'll settle for them. Proud, but never satisfied. Proud, but forever hungry. Proud and always ready. Proud, but pushing. Pushing for more. Pushing for great.
Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.